Common's got to get set up.
Yeah, Common is.
Wait a second. I'm trying to figure out. So what do I need to like? Okay, so I opened it, but do I have to have a snapshot or whatever or no?
It's an app for your desktop. It's Snap Camera.
So I need to. I'm learning. Do I go to Snap Camera or?
So what's a Snap Camera? I don't think they have one of these at the bar.
Snack camera.
Yeah. What is that?
You say a snack camera? I like snacks.
I like snacks too. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Jason
Does the
time.
makeup look natural?
Let's see if they will join us today. Let's see.
Hey, picture what's going to happen in the next year. We're going to have like a troop of 16 people on the screen. All of us like we was in Snap Camera. Oh, boy. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah. All right, Jay, we sent you a link.
You know, I just thought this was silly at first, and now I love it.
Awesome. Awesome.
Absolutely. Laughter's the best medicine.
I am so cool.
All right, pretty soon we're going to have Carmen set up here, and maybe Jay will come online and join us. Jay, you've got a link. I sent you a link. So if you're available, join us.
Yeah.
And April's got the Snap Camera link.
We'll get you a Snap Camera too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tell people to download it. Hop on.
I think I'm done.
For sure.
I hit download, but I don't know what it's doing.
April, you're looking a little unique today. Just a little unique.
A little unique today. Wow. That is a new look. That's like the large forehead.
Large. Super large.
Super large. Yeah.
Like my forehead, like I like my
More
pizza.
Coffee.
Mm.
Hey, what you,
Wonderful.
We got this giant thing of water here I've been drinking.
Water.
Water.
Gotta have plenty of water.
Water.
Do I have to give all these permissions?
Cheers.
Yeah, it wants permissions for everything.
There you go, April. April keeps changing. I like it.
I don't like it.
Just trying to find my signature one.
Should I drink this out of here or what? It's a big bottle of water.
That's a big bottle.
Did someone's got something about that? What does that say up there? Connect to heart. That looks great. I like it. Let's get a closer look.
Extreme close up.
That's like extreme.
I like it.
Naphtha is the best medicine. For sure.
I got a feeling that we connected pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
I think so.
Pretty good. Plenty of hot meeting.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Whoa. What was that?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is awesome.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
Whoa. Changes everything.
Whoa. How'd that go?
Yes. Oh,
Is this
wow.
like a new person?
I can't move my arms.
Yeah,
Can't move it.
They're in your pocket.
They're stuck in my pocket.
Is this Lens Studio Snapchat.com creator, blah, blah, blah? Is that what that is?
Blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Ben.
Man, that looks exciting.
I clicked on the download, but it didn't work, so I am so not clicking no more.
I
Oh,
think
these guys look neat.
after you download, it won't turn on while you're in Snap or in StreamYard, you have to get out of StreamYard, change your camera settings, and then get back in.
Oh, that's way too complicated for me. We're talking about I need basics. I could just imagine tomorrow showing up at Joel's and just being like, what?
Someone left. I was testing the other ones. So, like, April, you got like all of these different things here, man.
Who was the judge? Who was the judge that he ended up going on to some meeting because I guess he was using his secretary's desk, and I guess the secretary had her little girl over the weekend at the office while she was making up some work, and he ended up going on some court hearing or something, and he had all these different filters. It's like he did something like that. He couldn't take it out.
He didn't know how to remove it, right?
Whoa, DK, you're freaking out there.
Oh.
Your stomach kind of upturning or what? Is there something you need to tell us? Are you like an alien or something?
You guys are
I think I do look like a Beetlejuice. People love that. It's like almost like Oscar the Grouch.
Oh.
It's like Oscar the Grouch from South Park.
South Park, yeah.
Hey,
What happened here?
you got green. I don't know. St. Patty's Day or something. That was a month
Oh,
ago.
wow. I got GPU problems.
GPU.
GPU.
There we go.
Gross product of the universe, bro.
I don't know. Something's wrong with the universe.
Uh-oh.
Somewhere.
Wow, April. What's going on there?
Just happy to be here.
I don't love it. Oh, this is getting better all the time.
Awesome.
This is how you connect to the hot. The hot. The hot. Yeah. Yeah.
Quality bonding moments.
Oh, yeah.
Quality.
All right, Carmen. How was the webinar?
It was awesome, really. I mean, it's like April's slides were phenomenal. Like seriously, like the work she did was amazing. So definitely highly recommended. She like literally had the ideas as I'm typing. She's like pulling them up. So wow. Beautiful work, beautiful colors, beautiful everything. So definitely really appreciated it. And also like she even helped me like when I was struggling through some of the words and some of the content. She definitely was able to pick up on that and bail me out. She really did.
We're connected.
Yes, definitely connected. So I think it went good. Like seriously, I was like I forgot my cell phone to like keep track of timing. So it's like, I'm thinking, am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? Am I okay? Like what's the time? And like are these people like like so I kind of like winged it. So I think it went well. When I was able to see the clock, I'm like, oh, it's 9:05. I'm like, oh, I did do it within an hour.
Oh, the timing was great.
Yeah. So hopefully they got value out of it.
Perfect.
Outstanding.
I love the feedback you guys gave me. So, and also knowing that it was some value that you guys got ahas out of it. So
Did it put a smile on your face?
yes, it did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Not even reviewing it before you went with it. I think you did really well.
Oh, and the funny part was I couldn't get it to open up because I was having issues with the PowerPoint because the other one was like saying if I saved it and if I save it, it's going to save the new one. So I was scared to like do anything, and it wouldn't open. So I did not even get to preview it.
Yeah, I mean I got it to you 10 minutes before you went on,
and I couldn't even open it well because I know Duane was like, "Do you need issues?" And I'm like, thinking, like, why is my screen not even letting me close, shrink, or anything? I'm like, oh, what did I do? It's like, do I need to crash the whole thing? It's like, oh my gosh, I was stressing and like, it's 45. I'm supposed to be on there, and I still can't figure out how to get to my main screen.
You did just great. It all worked out great.
Yeah, it did.
It
We
really
had
did.
I don't know what happened with the speakers JV train there though. I was kind like I don't know if DK told you this yet, but we didn't actually make that connection, did we, DK?
We had a little bit of a glitch.
We had a little bit of a glitch. Don't know if you knew that yet, but yeah.
Didn't quite work out. Maybe we'll have to post the video after.
Yeah, you can send it.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it's because definitely send it to them. Like definitely. I mean, if I have no issues with that.
All right, we could do that.
By the way, some of these smiles are just extra because I love smiling.
Oh wow, look at that one. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, something's up with my CPU. Oh, here we go. Oh, I got a surprise for you.
Oh,
Surprise!
Brace yourselves.
Hi everyone. I haven't been on StreamYard for a while. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going, Jay?
All great. How about you guys?
Welcome to DK Duane Show.
Welcome.
Let me go ahead and I'm still learning StreamYard, so
Don't feel
You're
bad.
doing great.
Most of us are.
Oh, there you go.
You was doing great.
Where'd you go?
I think she'll be back.
Come on.
Come
on.
She didn't realize what we looked like until she came on.
Who are these guys?
Wrong place.
Wrong.
Oh my god.
Right?
Wow. I love donuts.
Can't
Here, make
handle it. My diet can't handle it.
Great. Your diet can't handle
My
it.
diet can't handle donuts. I tell you. Oh, it's
I
terrible.
love it. I'm taking this. And I got
That donut there. Oh yeah, I'd take a bite out of that donut there. Yeah.
bite out of me already.
If she was next to DK could have taken the chump diet and she'd like,
Yeah, I'm on the wrong side.
yep.
I'm looking at some of these new ones you gave me, April.
Wow.
They're tempting.
Oh,
I really like this guy.
banana.
Oh,
Sexy banana.
Jay, come back.
These are great.
Come back, Dave. Come on. David wants to know if we can do something to the forehead. I think April had a face that was like that for a second, a bigger forehead.
Oh yeah, where'd that one go?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Tom
So
Cruise
maybe
while
we could, if we could find that one, we might have a shot at it.
This is a very specific person, isn't it?
He's very specific, discriminating.
But I'm just saying, like, we can't change that. We can only do our cheeks with this. The
Yeah.
forehead. Whoa,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Oh, what's that?
I'm off to join the circus.
That sounds like a fun time.
Right.
Forehead.
Yeah.
huh?
Makes me smile. Yeah.
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 All right. All right, on. So the book is going to get written in 62 days, eh, Carmen?
62 from today. From today.
I like that. It's a good
I
one.
like it a lot.
Gives you times. And
Couple
you know
extra
what?
days.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. If you
What's
got
gonna
to do yours in 62 days, I got to do mine in 62 days. How's that sound?
That's right. Yeah.
We should all do it in 62 days.
Don't
I
Or
forget.
less.
62
completely-
days.
Roy's was this. I completely forgot to go attend Roy's class yesterday and tonight. I was like, oops. Jama just reminded me.
I only got-
Not
I
Jama,
only
but
got on there for like 10 minutes yesterday.
Aha.
Oh.
Aha.
Is that
Oh,
the
that's the forehead. There you go.
Forehead.
David does the soicus.
The soicus.
Soicus.
You're in the soicus, my friend. That's right,
Yeah.
David.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like you think I know martial arts, but I don't. No, not at all. Not at all.
I have the third one going on over here.
Huh?
You got to dodge left and right, Dwayne. Come on.
All my fuzziness.
Hey, I'm changing. Oh. I'm getting
That's
too old for
awesome.
this. I'm getting too old for this.
You get too old for this.
Yeah, this dodging stuff.
So what's your book gonna be about?
What's my book going to be how to help people get rewired to wealth.
There you go. 62. Coming soon. Coming soon.
Hey, we're gonna get
Oh,
rewired
wow, April.
now.
Wow.
Whoa, that's gold. Love it. Hey, we got an orange.
Yeah.
Oh,
YouTube, the orange, or a TV show or something about the orange.
The Angry Orange?
well,
Yeah.
Angry Orange. Yeah. Here we go. Jay is back. Hey, Jay.
Yay. Made it work.
Good
They
evening.
work with the background, too.
Don't worry about us. We're just part of your family.
Oh, okay.
We're only family. Don't worry.
I don't know about.
Oh, it's so funny.
Hard to connect. Connect to heart. So you changed the name too, though, right? I mean, that's
Yes.
that-
And
that's smooth. I like that.
yeah, and the reason was because I started thinking, and then someone came to me like, "Oh, so you have to have a heart to connect," and then it's like it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, you don't have to have a heart to connect, and they're like, well, it kind of makes sense, It's like implying heart first. So I'm very like, no, you have to connect to your heart to be able to connect to others.
Mm.
So
Yeah. It totally makes sense.
and it actually allows it to be even deeper because it's connect to heart leadership, which is what I'm focusing on right now. And then I'm going to be doing connect to heart abundance, connect to heart relationships. So it's going to have like different steps to it. So it's like the foundation growing even more, kind of like branding.
Like branding. Huh. How about that?
Like Brandon, yeah.
Potatoes.
Yeah, branding.
And then Jama also she's working on her new project. Do share because I'm a couple days behind.
Jay, I want to know more about this because I haven't had a chance to. You already know where I'm at. I'm in the dungeon.
Yeah, in the dungeon.
2 more days. 2 more days of tax dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
The situation room. It's quite the situation.
Situation room.
Nearly done. Nearly done.
Yeah, you're almost there. And stretch. You're crossing the finish line. So, yeah.
Yeah, kink that. Kink that.
I did like your name, Carmen, with Connect to Heart. That was one of the first things that I caught on to when I saw it, and I loved your presentation and the slides and everything. They were very great. I loved it a lot. It's so nice. Like, so proud of you. So
I have to give
yeah.
slides are credit for April, so I definitely have to give her credit where it's due. So she did do the slides for me because I was having like, me and technologies. It's like I know how to cry.
And I was like, wow, that was so great and so fast. There's stuff. Hi, Steph.
So,
Here we go.
Where your program comes into play, Jama, is you are actually helping me be able to develop the course itself. Because I did the presentation and I'm like, I have all these ideas, but the structure of how to put the course into play to be able to have a system where it works. So that's where exactly what you're teaching me, and also how, what you were saying, like, there's a lot of us that don't have the funds to be buying all this different software and all these other things, and you're actually showing us how we can get access to get started on free links and free things that, at least get you started before you have to sit there and, upgrade to higher paid stuff.
Yeah, so I'm really grateful. I know I'm with the program that's launched with Abby, and I'm so happy that it worked. Like, whatever it is that we do, like, you just, today you showed up. I'm like, wow, I'm so proud of you. And that was the step. And then the next step will reveal itself. And that's what we've been like sharing, and to be able to just go out there and just do it. And that was also me, like, being stuck and having guide and having mentors and just someone to hold our hands sometimes for that first step. And so you like just like, wow, I was very impressed. Yeah, so the program is like the 14 days launch your own course program with Abby, and she is one of my really great friends I met online actually. So that's why I like show up, and you just never know who you can work with and collaborate with and connect with. So it is as much as we can do it, you know, when we're starting, the least cost possible. So that was what's helpful. And I'm kind of like also her transformation mechanism in this process. And it's been fun, like just diving in. And so when we dive in and we know like this is working and this is not working, so we know what to also share and teach with our mentees. So I'm excited. This is day 2, day 2 of the program.
Excellent.
And really happy. We both have at least a course shell, right? Carmen and I worked on that together. And we both have at least a course shell. She has her modules kind of like at least like the shell laid out. And so 14 days, she's going to launch. Yep, we're gonna get her to do this. We're doing it together, and it's so nice to have someone to do it together too. Email marketing, everything like as free as possible to start.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold it a second. So, taxes.kickneck has forbid me from joining anything at the very moment. However, on Monday, there's no more taxes.
Yay!
So are you doing 14 days straight, like including the weekend, or are you gonna like take the weekend off?
It's actually the sessions are twice a week, so it's Tuesday and Sunday meetings in the morning, and then we in the messenger, we kind of chat, and then we see where everyone's at, because we want the success. We really, really want the success. And so wherever we are, is like we can adapt and adjust, or be there to support each other at least through the month. So there are sometimes life happens. So when we say 14 days, it's like, okay, day 1, this is the assignment, let's meet. And here's the recording for anyone who missed. But at the same time, we're here to support. So if, let's say, our mentees need that extra support, let's jump on a quick call really quickly and see where you're at. Our mission is to train someone to be able to do it so they can train someone else, so we can impact like that way, just hold hands. And my whole thing with growing online, I recognized this actually in a training yesterday. One of my other mentors that I had before, he did a kind of like a bonus call, and I was on there. They were talking about relationships, and so like that, what kind of person like are you? Are you the visionary? For me, it was the category of like the heart type. Like I resonate the most with that, and like everyone has a little bit of every, like maybe 2 or 3 things, or everything, but more dominant on one. And so what he said made a lot of sense, like that I feel like I'm more of that introvert, that nature and the shy and everything. And so when I came out, it was really nice to have this co-create kind of theme. So most of my things online on my page and everything is the concepts, because it fit into my heart. It felt right to me in alignment, that it was creating things together, so we can like do bigger and better, because when we combine forces, we just like are able to create better and more, or like bigger, right? And help each other support that way. So with my first book, that like someone randomly reached out to me. I didn't even know this person. When I went online, I was just taught that you just say yes and you figure it out after. So that was my first type of mentoring, when I was like, someone coached me and they're like, just say yes. And so, okay, say yes. And then what happens? Like, you just figure it out after that. All right. So that was the book option, was like someone reached out and he was already an author. And I said, okay, I'll co-author with you. And then what title came about was like co-create your dreams, because that also resonated with me, like ignite the fire, co-create your dreams, because like I needed also, like I'm like, my fire's ignited, let's ignite everyone. And so let's do it together. And then so there's someone who already done it before, so he helps to guide me because he's already an author. So my part is just like I have some case studies of friends and stuff in there. And then this whole project, you were there, you spoke at the event with the whole Show Your Groove and the charity events. And it couldn't have happened if I wasn't co-creating with someone else, like Simona's vision. And she said yes. And then Abby said yes. And Abby came to me and said, I'm like, okay, let's do it. So when we did together, it's like, and then we have all the support of everyone. There's a lot of Joe Bauer students, a lot of Joe Bauer friends. I'm like, what a blessing. It was the most amazing thing. Like everyone came together for charity and like to come out and, just say yes. And you guys just spoke and you did it and you spread your love and your message. And so a lot of the things, like including this program, is just co-create. Am I talking a lot? And I'm supposed to be.
No, it's all good. We like that.
We're going to keep it going.
Every now and then, everyone with DK is like, keep it going. We sit here listening.
Right. Sometimes you can't get me to stop talking, and I'm supposed to be like an introvert.
So this is a co-creation, right?
Yeah.
And so you and Abby, and is Simone also involved?
Just Abby and I for this.
Okay,
one.
so you and Abby are running this together.
Yes.
And you've got a group of students that you're working on this whole co-creation concept.
So yes, so Abby and I are the mentors for this,
right.
And then we are working along with our mentees. Yay! I can't believe that. Yeah, so it worked. Whatever Joe teaches works. By the way, I didn't even use any. I only used maybe like 60% of it. Right, the concept of it. Like I sat in so many of his trainings about like the matrix and like. Just put in pieces of his, what he shares. And so it was like, I didn't even put in like, it's just like put in some parts of what his methods are. And I'm like, oh, wow. You feel like you can do it instead of like, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. Like there's just something to go by, at least some structure. And what to fill in, and it was a blessing, and it's such a blessing to have Carmen because she's so like she just goes with it, and she
rocks.
She's like, okay, I'm here, Do we have class? I'm here, yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. She just takes action and like, wow, so amazing.
So can people still join the group? Where you gonna?
Yeah.
Like, okay. I figure I better ask.
Okay, yeah. We'll chat. Yes, definitely. We're going to, because this is our beta, so we're working through. But I know that with the process, it's going to be successful because they are going to have their course, no matter what. It's like if I don't sleep or whatever happens, like if they're going to have their course, I'm going to say they're going to have it because it's just that important that they have success.
The DK I really love beta. Beta's beta. I love beta. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we'll chat. They get in at a really special, irresistible offer, I think. but yeah. So we'll chat. We still are maybe second beta stage.
Okay. No, that's good. You do what you gotta do. I think it's awesome.
And I just want to add in like the stuff that they're teaching. And like I said, we just started out is like those aha moments of like, oh, I could use this to get there versus having to like, how can I get to where I'm wanting? And I think that stops a lot of people because you're like, okay, I've dished out money for trainers, I've dished out money for this and that and this. And now you have to put all this other stuff. It's like, now you're kind of like, I don't have the money or I don't know where to go to get the best results out of it. And sometimes you end up buying stuff that you can't even use or doesn't give you all the pieces that you're actually needing. So I definitely want to say it's definitely worth it. I mean, and the way they show you and they like guide you through it, you're actually comprehending it and understanding it. And if you get stuck, they will like, hey, let's jump on a call to see where you're at. Let me help you and walk you through. Okay, and don't think you're getting away with it because I want you to implement before we even get off, which does not allow you I couldn't do it and get time for it, because right then and there you're actually doing a step with them, which gets you past that hump where a lot of people.
When are the classes be?
Tuesday at 8 in the morning and Sunday at 8.
Is that Pacific time?
It's Pacific time, yeah. Yeah.
I can handle 8 a.m. That's not bad.
It's okay. We can chat about the second beta times too.
Yeah.
We're also flexible as far as it's still small enough right now. It's not like, huge where we can't accommodate. Abby and I have spoken about this wherever we could accommodate. Let's just say, and that day we have 2 times. And if there's someone that can make it, then great. That if we can't, then let's see what is best for this, our mentees. We want to have students. We want to be able to work one-on-one with them during this process. So let's just see, if they say we can't make it, what's a better time? We're open to that too.
They'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they like smiles on their faces, don't they?
Smiles are always fun.
Nothing but smiles.
Yeah.
Right, Betty?
Yeah. Abby has also taught me a lot too. Like this process is it's not what was I stuck in my head for so long for?
Well,
Yeah. So and then I did create the slides and did the presentation, and when I needed her, she filled in. And this last training we had yesterday with another mentee, and I was very impressed too. And Abby took over my computer and she's like, I have the control. Okay, that's awesome. She's so good with some of the a lot of the text and different things because she's always training too. Her and I, we were on a training over the weekend together, and it was 1 to 10 a.m.
Wow.
I mean, we're she's very kind. She kind of gifted me the guest pass to this one. It was buy one get one friend kind of thing. So I'm always appreciative of that. And so it was just a really great training. But we were both kind of that way. But there was another training we've been through 3 days of the same thing. It was overnight. It was a Singapore training.
We know how you operate, though, right?
Yeah,
we know how you operate.
Guess what? This one was so strict that you could not be off camera the whole time. If you're off camera, they call you out. So you can't even you're not okay, I'm tired or I need to go. You cannot do that. They're gonna. Yeah.
It's 1 a.m. to 10 a.m., which is the other part of that whole thing. You can't have a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need my nap.
Once in a while it's really it's worth it, and it's fun to have someone to do the trainings together with, especially when they have you dance, because they're okay, you know what, you lengthen your telomeres and you get your youthfulness out, and you're gonna be more young and happy. Okay, dress up as crazy as possible and just start dancing. I'm I know I've never danced mostly all my life. I hide in the corner. If I went to one of those dances in school, and I sat in the corner the whole time. That's me. That was Jay. I would not dance. But now
so you were dancing.
Mm-hmm.
So
you might do it. You might do it when they're you're the miss. It could help you stay more youthful.
Can you get Duane to dance too?
Can you? Can you guys all dance?
I can dance. I have no problem.
I kind of went crazy. It went wild.
Nice.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a competition.
Yeah. Whoa. Tax season is over. Yeah, I'll be dancing. Don't worry. Okay.
I know that feeling. Tax season.
Yeah, you know it. You've done that.
I've done it before. I did.
Just a little bit of kick neck.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
Thank you. And April, you're doing so great. I love all your content and all your stuff you're doing, like with Relax Me.
Relax Me gets a nap.
Thank you. I like to bring the strange and the weird.
It's awesome.
It's an outlet for me.
Man,
I love your photo.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
here we go.
Here we
Is
go.
she coming on?
We'll find out.
Go on.
Yeah.
Remember Beetlejuice.
Look, Betty's waiting. Come on. Betty. Hey.
So, Jayma, how can they get a hold of you if they want more information?
They can either DM me on my Facebook, JMA, or you can go to glow with J at gmail.com. So GLOW, glow, brightness, with JAE at gmail.com. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I firmly believe in Jay and Abby. They are amazing people. And if you're debating whether you should join them, stop debating and just join them.
Just join.
Especially during beta time.
Yeah.
I love beta. Because it is, I mean, Abby's already had programs for much pricey, much higher. She's already offered like a lot more in her own program. So I think this is just one of those things that she also wanted to help me to just say like yes and do it, and let's do collaboration together. So it is something that we are going to scale a little. It seems like it's like working together on this and helping, because I like Carmen shared, sometimes I have programs that I actually have not opened. I'm like a program junkie.
Yeah, we know that feeling.
Lots of those.
Got a few of those.
Yeah, because I love school. If I could be in school all my life, I would do it.
Right.
I love school. And I would be actually my favorite thing to do. Like if that I had a wish, and besides family and everything else, like I would just say, can I just like be in school? Like, can I just do this online training all my life, and like that's my freedom and my front. Like I'll do it on the beach or wherever. I just love it so much. So so if we buy like all these different, I had that in feeling too, and I went through those experiences to being new and just doing a whole bunch of things and different price points and costs, and sometimes like you kind of still have no results, and then so that's why when Abby and I worked on this, it's like, how do we just make sure they do this? How do we make sure that they actually have a product, have something, have a result, guarantee the result? So it is like with education on my training, I shared one of the pieces was, this is a bonus for whoever's listening. One of the pieces that I shared was the cone of experience, cone of learning, and that is the bottom piece is like we tend to remember like 10% of what we read, and then a little more of what we read or what we hear or what we see, and then what we hear, see, and all the combinations. And then at the bottom is when we actually experience it, we tend to remember more like 90%. If we can teach it, if we can do things like that. So with teaching, like if teaching is learning, like that is the piece that we want to have in our program is, can you do it so you can teach it? Can you do it? And just like, that's why I'm so proud of Carmen. She just like her thing today. She's like complete action taker. Just like, wow, I'm so impressed. So happy. Like, she's just doing it, and that's the best way to learn. It's like you just do and you make mistakes. It's totally, then what the next step will be. Like with our program too, sometimes we're like, okay, I haven't like with this last thing, it's like, I was trying to show a Google form, and one of the last times I used Google Forms was like months ago, right? Like, so there was a little piece that I could figure out if I had more time, but I don't want to waste people's time. So that's where Abby came in and said, okay, you do this and this and this, and this is where the setting is, right? And so if you just do, that's when you figure out, okay, I forgot that I forgot this. Like, I remember now that I forgot this. And so then you learn through that process. Now I know it because now there was a question on it and I had to teach it. And then now I'm never going to forget it. So, yeah.
That's how you never forget it.
Never forget
Because
it.
you got to remember. This is good.
Yep. I do recall like this one time, like this is the reason like we tend to remember those experiences when we're just put in fire, Like I was really shy, like I shared in classes. I never talk. I would just be quiet. I just go in and take notes. And then so when I was called up to answer a math question on those chalkboards, I remember even the whole like experience of this whole day where it was like I was so quiet and I would never go up into the board and like answer questions and things like that. And when I did, I I made a mistake, and that was the mistake I remember for the test. So I tried to ask my students to do the same. Like, it's okay. I'm pretty I think I'm really kind of compassionate, very compassionate of students. Like, so let's just make all the mistakes together in class, and then you remember it, And so, yeah.
It's one of the things when you go back to the thing that Joel talks about is one of the biggest challenges that anybody is going to ever have is opening the box.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And most people don't open the box when they buy a course.
Mm-hmm.
Online, I wonder if it changes a little bit, because of the fact that especially when you've got 14 days and you're engaged for 14 days,
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's twice. So you're doing this twice a week for 7 weeks is what it sounds like, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yep.
Right? So people have a very set time as to how long they're doing it for.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Whereas if you buy a box, it gets to you in the mail, and then it's not live.
You open it, you forget about it.
You look at it, you go, that's a nice looking box. One time I bought a P90X. Obviously, you can tell by my stature, right? I opened the box, I watched the video, I said, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. But I did hip-hop abs. And let me tell you something. It didn't work either, but I tried. Anyway, I'm just kind of curious, Jay. So you got 3 unique faces here. Who are you looking at when you're talking with a straight face? I'm impressed. You're doing a good job.
I think right now I was focused on Duane because he was talking, and then when he just said that, I looked at everyone else. So now he called it to my attention to look at everyone.
I kind of mean, like, you're looking at us and you're like just talking regular, straight face, regular. I'm like, that's amazing.
That's outstanding.
I love it.
He's got a certain talent. I don't know how she does that.
Right. Great.
So
that's pretty fun.
Days are, and I know that these challenges have been really helpful for me, and that's what had me come online and do Facebook Lives because of those 14-day, 21-day challenges. Yeah, so they have worked for me. Throw me a challenge and I'll do that. Short term, okay, it's done. I tend to finish those pretty usually I tend to do well in those. I've been I've even won some gifts and stuff for doing challenges.
Right.
They're fun. I can do challenges.
That's perfect.
Yeah, so 14 days. That means actually Carmen has her content that she can put in to her course modules today. Yay!
Yeah.
Yes. We're starting out. So no, and I mean it does help because what you're structuring is how to get out there and be able to produce something. And with the challenges, you're not doing it by yourself. You're having someone who's actually holding you accountable, which actually helps you because you can pick up the phone or pick up your laptop and Facebook, like, can we do a call or can we do a Zoom, you know? And they help you, and you actually get past that hump of trying to figure it out on your own. I mean, I've done challenges where it's like, okay, here's a challenge, but who do I really know, or how, like, you know, how do I get started? Because it's easy to do a challenge, but you don't have like the breakdowns of it, and you get lost in it. And like you said, they become 21 days or a month, and it's too long versus a couple of days. It's like you're in it, you're in the moment, and like it says, Joy said, you're not waiting for the box. It's like right there in front of your face because you just bought it, and you can click it and open it because you still have that excitement that you just bought it. So it's not like, oh, I have to wait.
Exactly. Yep.
It could be also that we're Joel Bauer students. We just love learning.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Training.
Training.
We love it.
Who's got a train tonight?
Where?
Out there too.
Another one.
We're trained to sit for long hours.
Yes, we are. I'm really enjoying Betty here.
Zumba.
She's just thoroughly enjoying.
If
I'm
there's
in my
anyone
living room.
who's training us for that, it's Joe.
Yeah.
We've been so trained for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to reinvesting. Reinvesting in Joel next week.
Oh,
Right after tax season.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Catch
Gotta do it.
him on his offer.
We gotta do that. You know, you just gotta keep moving forward and stay connected with each other.
That's right.
Definitely.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
It's amazing the group he has actually produced of us. Like, you know, the people in there. It's really amazing. It's like I like seeing the newbies who are clueless diving in, and then us as older, you know, like more matured or graduates or whatever, being able to put pieces to them so that way they can continue the whole process. You know, not like some other people that just, you get into a group and you have like, you're lost. And he's so engaged in it too. It's not like he just like lets us be on our own. He's involved in it. He recognizes, and you see him post on somewhere like, oh, he got his attention. How can we get his attention? Which makes it more engaging.
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
So engaging.
Yeah, you can help backtrack. Like if he likes a comment of yours, or he comments on a comment of yours, or like, oh, he liked that comment.
Right? Engagement.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll come on here and put on a Hullaman face. What do you think?
I don't know. Be great if you got on here. Stowaway.
Training on the rails.
Training on the rails.
Oh,
David.
maybe.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, you guys are all
Gentlemen, how do you
quiet.
feel? You got your second webinar. How do you feel?
Yeah. Tell us.
I feel really excited. Really, I mean, the first one, I'm just like laughing at the first one. That thing was like so put together, unput together, because that was issuing. But I threw it out there, especially like after I watched Joel with Roy. He actually took what Roy had and completely just crumbled it up and said, throw that away and just teach and just be out of heart. So that was my first one. And then with the second one, thanks to April, and like being able and watching Joel like every Tuesday for I don't know how long now, probably 2 months. I feel like even though, you know, the slides were awesome and I didn't get to review them, but that's perfectly fine because I was reviewing as we were working on them. So that also helped too. But I felt like I was in conversation, and like I noticed like when I tried to remember like, okay, what's coming up next, that was my mistake of just go with the slide of whatever it is, just talk about it, because it's not about what it's next, it's just being in the moment. And I think my biggest hiccups was how fast to hit the next button.
Yeah.
Do I pause it? If I click it, does it go quick, or is it gonna like start acting itself? Is it one of those automated ones, or do I have to keep hitting the arrow buttons? So that was about the only thing that kind of threw me off, because I wasn't too sure of how the slides were running. But otherwise, I felt comfortable, and you guys made it so easy and so engaging. And I gotta thank Dr. Carney, because he did call me before, like giving me a couple of pointers. So that kind of made it easier of, okay, like, oh yeah, I forgot Joel does that. That's why Joel does. Okay, got those little psychological pieces of,
Yeah.
you know, kind of like what he says, like, you know, keep them engaged. And I feel like I was talking too much at times. I'm like, and do I open the full screen to see who else is on here, but I can't see who's all on here? Will they see what I'm seeing on my screen, or am I taking away from the PowerPoint? So I wasn't sure how that exactly worked. So I was kind of scared to keep scrolling because, like, on Joel's, I'll scroll through to see who's all there. You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, here, I was scared of scrolling because I've seen him, like, where it locks. And I'm thinking, if I scroll too much, will it lock my PowerPoint, or will it lock me out of Zoom? So I'm thinking, like, okay, so I'll just be, but then I didn't want to just keep calling on the same people in case I had other people, so I wanted to have them be engaged. So, but it was fun. I'm definitely looking forward to doing it again. That's
yeah,
for sure.
The audience balance is really good.
Repetition or frequency.
Yeah.
So my next
Good.
what I'm wanting to do. Thank you. My next one, what I'm wanting to do is actually I'm thinking maybe the Tuesday after Las Vegas, and the reason being is because I fly back Monday, and I'm thinking Tuesday will still be fresh. People will still be there, and if I have my my marketing, I can say, oh, by the way, my next live event is going to be on Tuesday, which is still fresh in their mind. And not only that, I think we'll still have the day off. But I can guarantee that I won't be like, oops, I'm working that day. so I'm thinking
I think you heard it here first.
Yeah.
So what is that? That's the 25th. Yes. Yep.
Tuesday, May 25th,
So I have
5
to get
p.m. Pacific time.
DK and Duane have got me to do my webinars. Every time I come here, I come into and thanks to Dr.
One more day out there.
I'll be working on the book too.
And the book.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And Dwayne's gonna join the book.
We heard there's a book.
There's a book.
There's a book.
Ha!
Ah!
Definitely.
I'm going to put that in here too. Yeah.
25th of May.
Oh!
Book pub.
Book pub.
I was thinking of beer there when you said book pub.
Well,
I
it is
like
a pub. Maybe we'll read the book at the pub, drinking a beer.
Dwayne are gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I know. DK's usually at his bar, but he's not there today.
Nah. I'm just here. Oh,
Somebody's vacuuming outside.
what can I say?
So, Dayla, so what else are we gonna put you on for?
I got my own book to do. How about this? I'll finish my book too by the 30th.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Good.
All right, I'll write
That's
a book
3
by
books in 1 day.
Book on coolness.
All my books.
Yeah. This is cool, right?
Yep.
And what about Jamie? You want to join us in the book publishing on the 30th of June?
On the 30th June, we're gonna aim for it. We're here together, so run through that finish
Yeah,
line.
Wait a minute. We're going to aim for it like we're going to aim at launching a digital course. Right? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's
There's
what
no
I thought
aiming.
anyway. Yeah. Okay.
What's this aiming stuff?
Yeah, just like digital courses. 14 days. Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
David.
It should work out perfect because if we have our course in 14 days, we could just use the material from the course to produce the book. So whoever wants to join Jayma on her venture of producing a course, and then you can actually join us on doing a book.
Right.
So yeah.
Also, yeah.
There's going to be no shortage of stuff to do the next 2 months. I
shortage.
can tell you that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You said taxes were done.
Look, Betty's dancing.
Yep.
Wayne, you think you got a kink neck now? Just wait.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
I'm going to love what I'm doing. I just love what I'm doing right now.
You're going to love it.
That's what I tell you.
Oh, tell you. Yeah.
Oh.
Too funny. Too funny.
Okay.
Ugh.
Well, I think I have a family in the next room, so I probably should go.
You do? You have a family in the next room?
Oh, yeah, I gotta go.
Mine isn't.
Because you're in the situation room.
Yeah. No, this is a situation.
Right.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, I got a situation over there. I gotta figure it out.
I understand. You gotta figure it out.
I gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we usually go for about an hour anyway, so we're pretty good. We're pretty good. This was actually an extra time.
Bonus. Yeah.
I do want to say one quick thing. If anybody wants to get the replay, just go ahead and contact me at thecarmenmethod@gmail.com. And I might be willing to extend the special promotion.
Oh, there you go.
So for now,
by the way, Carmen, just so you know, I was going to go in and then DK and I decided to have a conversation and then we decided to have a show. So I'll take care of you later. I'll get you done soon. Yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, I know you guys had issues. You had issues with some of the people on there from JV, so I definitely want to offer it to them too.
Right. Okay.
So.
All right. Perfect. Sounds awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. As always, outstanding and loads of fun. Thanks, Jay, for joining us. First time on the DK Duane Show. Welcome and welcome back. Next time we're all online. Maybe I'll be back at the bar next time. Who knows? We will see you soon.
Bye.